Welcome to Inferior Gaming, where I still don't really get the three houses leveling up system. Or, like, I get it, but I don't put effort into it, so I never have any idea what anybody's doing. It's terrible.
You beat that game twice. You're like, I don't understand how to play.
Look, you have to give each character goals, and then they level up those goals. And then, based on what goals they've leveled up, but also you can physically go in and level them up also, but then that opens new classes for them. And what I hate more than anything is planning ahead.
Oh.
So I never go and look at whatever class I want to move them into. I'm just like, I'm sure it'll happen. Yeah, it's fine. You know, like this guy uses a bow. I'm sure that's what he needs to get the archer class or the sniper class. It's fine. Or then sometimes I'll be like, it would be nice if you could heal. So I'll give them some of the faith. And then I'm like, wait, do you need that? Where do I want to put you? I don't know. I hate and then if you recruit people, suddenly you've got like 20 people that you're managing their levels up. Some are teenagers, some are adults, some are actually children that you're putting into war.
Yep.
Anyways, being a teacher sucks even in a video game.
And then what's your name?
Oh, I'm Caitlin.
Right.
I thought I really was like, oh, well, the main character's name is Byleth, but
yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
And I'm Alan. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So what have you been playing? I've been playing Three Houses.
I can tell, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I think that will be like a huge roadblock if you ever jump back onto Final Fantasy Tactics, because that so much of that game is kind of like, what are your goals for at your characters? Like, where do you want to? What job should they have in the future?
But
like literally, what job?
But Tactic, it's all on the same screen. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I can see, like, if I want to move there, I can go there and see, blah, blah, blah. In Three Houses, you got to keep going. It's terrible.
I've never played that game.
Don't. I mean, do. It's fun. I mean,
don't.
It's on the Switch, so I don't think you will, but.
Yeah, not anytime soon. What did I play? They added some stuff onto Game Pass that I was interested in, so I tried out High on Life 2, which looked very funny to me. It's a first-person shooter where your guns are like these little fish alien things, and they talk to you.
You're a fish alien things.
Yeah, in the game, you're a human, but humans are like weirdos in the galaxy. We go out into the galaxy and we find out that it is a big kind of like, you have a huge corporate capitalism culture, and slacker culture is the main thing about the galaxy. And so everything is goofy and sad, and humans are considered like weirdos, and they make reality shows about us, put us in zoos and things like that. The premise of High on Life 2 is that there is a pharmaceutical company that is taking humans, distilling us down into our, like, taking all the juice out of us.
Yum.
So that we're powder, and then selling that as a pill that people can take as a supplement. That, what does it do? Not totally sure, but it helps enhance your health. It's called Humanza Pro, which is pretty good. It's a very jokey game. I found it very difficult to play and not funny enough to stick with it. So I'm glad that I got to try it out on Game Pass and not buy it. Some of the jokes were pretty solid. I'm sure if I was high while I was playing it, it would be great.
You know, I'm happy that games are designed for those people.
Yeah.
You know, who like to play silly games when they're high. You know, I'm glad they've got something.
It was frustratingly difficult they give you a skateboard to traverse around, and you have to use it in boss fights, and they give you all kinds of like rails to grind on and blah, 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 and like, you know, half pipes, but it's so difficult to aim, and it's so difficult to stop. Like, I would just go right past the boss. You can jump off of the skateboard, but it just wouldn't happen quickly enough. Like I couldn't get the timing down. And so I would go way past him, and then I just couldn't do the thing. That was annoying. There was like you have 2 different guns. I'm sure you get more guns if you actually play the game. And they talk to you, which is funny. And the way that they shoot is they like vomit stuff out, which is also funny. But you have a third weapon that's a knife. Okay. And the knife he was pretty great. He also talks, but he's just like a serial killer. He just says disturbing things all the time, which was pretty fun. I actually really liked the knife. And I used that the most. But you have to get up close to use the knife, and I couldn't because I just skateboard right past. So that was annoying. I played another game that I bought. I almost beat this game. If I would have not fallen asleep last night, I would have beaten it. Called Finding Parrot.
You go to bed? You're a gamer, Alan.
I didn't go to bed. I fell asleep. That's not the same thing.
I see.
My wife woke me up on the couch and said, go to bed when she got up for work at 4 a.m. So I fell asleep.
Setting a great example for your teenagers.
Yeah. I tell them to go to bed so that I can play games. Yeah, it's called Finding Paradise. I guess this game is a sequel. It's a little indie game. I've never played the original. It was on sale for very, very cheap, and I liked the sound of the premise, and it was great so far. So the idea of it is, this is way different than what I just talked about. So the idea is that people have either a terminal illness, or in this case, they are getting really old and they're going to die. And then the characters that you play are like these doctors who go into the mind of the patient and then rearrange their memories in a way to make their experience of their life more fulfilling, kind of like a Make-A-Wish thing, but it's all in your head. It's a little bit like Inception, a little bit like The Matrix.
Okay.
And you go through their memories and you locate like where their regrets are, and then there's like little actual like on the screen kind of puzzles that you have to do every once in a while to progress. But mostly it's like a visual novel's not quite right. The graphics to me look like Chrono Trigger. There's no voice acting. It's all, or like, now I can't think of the name of it. The farming game that looks like Chrono Trigger.
Stardew Valley? Is that where you're from?
Stardew Valley. Yeah, it looks like Stardew Valley.
Do you think like all pixel art looks like Chrono Trigger?
No, it's like the, I don't know. If they have a certain body shape to me, I'm like, yeah, it's like Chrono Trigger.
I can actually see what you're saying. That's fair.
They so it's a lot of reading. The dialogue, even though the topic is like kind of serious, the writing is kind of lighthearted. To the doctors, it's just a job, and so they're kind of flippant about stuff in a way. It's like one of them takes it really seriously, and the other one is kind of a goofball, and so they have like a good dynamic. I don't know. I enjoyed all my time with it. I wish I had finished it. I was pretty close. It was it's not that long.
Did this not have a save?
Yeah, it's saved.
You could still finish it.
Oh yeah, I'll finish it before next time. It was just so short. I was like, I would like to get this done and then be able to talk about it, but I just didn't finish it yet.
I genuinely thought you were going to be like, and that was that. I don't have.
And now I have to start over.
I don't, and I'm not going to do that. So.
No, it's good. Not complicated or anything, but the kind of thing you have to like. It's just a lot of reading, basically. And then I went back and played a little bit of Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is the beat 'em up that came out at the end of last year. I got stuck in that game because I'm not good at video games.
The whole conceit of our podcast.
Right. So in that game, I would do fine on the levels. The heroes in the game, as you go, get experience points and level up. And so they get more damage points, whatever, like a higher HP. and they hit harder and other various things. And then you can unlock different costumes for them, which have different effects on their how much damage they take or give and things like that. So there's like a light RPG element, I guess is what I'm saying, to the game. But having fully kitted out, fully leveled up characters, I was still not able to get past certain bosses. And it turns out that my experience was not uncommon because the game was basically unbalanced. You would get to bosses and there was problems where certain moves would fill up almost the entire screen and they were undodgeable, unparryable. And it just was like people couldn't get past these middle of the game bosses and were giving up. And so they rebalanced the game and it's a much better experience now. Like, it's not easy to beat these bosses, but it feels way more fair. Like, I'm able to dodge attacks and I'm able to, like, some of the characters have dodges and other ones have parries. So I'm able to dodge and parry successfully against boss attacks instead of it being completely undodgeable. So okay. I have progressed more levels into it. I'm closer to the end of the game. I mean, people beat it with the unbalanced version. It's just, they are elite and the rest of us are not. So, like, now it's a game for the rest of us, I guess.
Could you have changed the difficulty?
You cannot. No, it is what it is. You can level up, you know what I mean? Like, or get good, I guess.
I know what you mean, but it does seem like now those people who are elite can't turn up the difficulty either, like.
I think the real secret in that game, it doesn't change anything to have local co-op happening. And you can have 4 people with 4 teams of 2. The game is, like, if you understand what I'm saying, it's made for 4 people to sit on a couch together and play it at the same time.
Right.
And that is not what is happening with me. And so it's really hard to beat a boss that's designed for 8 characters to attack it when I have 2. And so, like, they changed it to where that is possible now. And I think other games, the way they deal with this is they, like, scale the level up the more people are playing it.
Yeah.
So you, like, jump into the game and it doubles and quadruples and blah, blah, blah. But this game doesn't do that. It's just built for multiple people to play it. And that's not, my kids will not play beat 'em ups with me because it's happened in the past and they don't like the experience. And so
I enjoy that this game is making fun of you for not having friends.
For real. It's like and I guess I could do it online. It has like a thing online where people can join your playthrough, and I'm sure that I could make that happen. But
gross.
Yeah, I'm not into that. And it's also like it can be really unstable, because of lag and stuff like that. So I avoid it. But yeah, it's more fun to be able to win now. So that's good.
That's fair. I sometimes do online races in Mario Kart on the Switch too, Mario Kart World. And even that, I'm like, oh no, these strangers who, like, there's no chat. There's like, it's online only in the fact that there's, 23 other racers in the game. Like, there's no chat. There's nothing like what you think of as online gaming. Right. And I'm still like, all these strangers can see how bad I am at this game.
Yeah, I don't worry about that too much. But I don't know. Sometimes I'll watch my daughter. She hasn't played in a long time, but I'll watch her play Elden Ring. And I never do this, but you can summon in just randos to help you fight bosses in the way that you're saying. But the game does not allow you to communicate with anybody. It's built into the game that you can't communicate in any kind of direct way. And so you have to, like, it's really funny. You have to, like, gesture and stuff and, like, jump around to be like, okay, here's the strategy, guys, right? Like, so it's a real mess. But she'll just go in to the boss, and if she's not doing well, she'll just, like, hang back. And I'm like, you gotta rep yourself. You're better than this. And she's like, I don't care. Let them die. And then that'll make the boss soften up, and then I'll go in and finish it. it doesn't matter to me if I help them or not.
Wow.
Like, that's probably the better way to live. I don't know.
Yeah. Why do I care about other people playing Mario Kart?
Right, exactly.
They're definitely looking at their own screen, doing their own race.
Yeah, they're not like, who is that Princess Peach over there? What is...
Excuse you, I am always the piranha plant.
Oh, okay. That's a good call.
I genuinely think I race better. I just call him plant, though. I just say plant in that exact tone.
Does he make noises and stuff? Because I'm trying to think, like Mario, every once in a while, if you jump in, he'll be like,
yeah, you're not wrong, but like the chaos of the race, I can't tell you, man. There's so much going on.
Yeah, I haven't played Mario Kart since the Wii, so.
That was the last time for me, too. I never played it on the Switch. That's a big fat lie. Well, wait, is it? Okay, most of my Mario Kart playing was on the Wii. And we definitely did Mario Party a lot on the Switch. Did we ever do Mario Kart?
I feel like everybody said 7 was the best one, and that was on the Switch.
No, that was 8, I think. Mario Kart 8.
Really?
Yeah, that's on the Switch, and that's the one everyone says is the best.
Okay. Yeah, I trust. Like I said, I've been out of it for a long time. I played OG Mario Kart. I loved that game when I was a kid.
On the Switch now, you can play the N64, which I think is the OG Mario Kart.
No, it was on Super Nintendo.
Oh, Super Nintendo. Okay. I vividly recall the commercials for the N64 one. Which was like an old lady on a golf court in an airport.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then she just like looks back at you and then starts chucking vegetables or something at you.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I'm pretty sure that was the 64 version,
Yeah.
Anyway, so we were playing, when I had some friends over to play the new Mario Kart, we decided to bring up the N64. And like one of the people playing was a 16-year-old. And she was like, this one's so boring.
Oh, wow. No nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But
Yeah, that'll
was.
give you
in comparison to the new tracks and stuff, it was pretty boring. We did N64 Rainbow Road, and it was just long. It was just long.
Rainbow Road. Yeah, it was always a little underbuilt. I feel like on purpose, because you're supposed to like fall off the edge if you suck, or do shortcuts if you're really great. I've heard that the Mario Kart World, I mean, not to get like in a huge tangent, but I haven't played it, but I've heard complaints about it, that it's not good compared to 8. People feel disappointed.
Yes, but 8 has had like years to cook.
Sure.
You know?
Yep. Is it trying to do something different? Or...
Yeah. That it's sort of like an open world thing. And then it did something really different with the races where you're not just circling a track. You're, oh God, I don't know how to describe it. Like part of the race is traveling to the track. And then you just lap the track once. So you can, you start at one track and then you finish that race. And then the next race is traveling from that track to the next track. And then you lap that track and that's it. I think there's been an update where they made it so that you can just do races where you lap all of the track.
Sure. So a lot of modern open racers are exactly like this. So like Forza Horizon, for example, or the Burnout Paradise game is exactly the same as what you're saying. So it looks like they're trying to like look at the genre and try to like do the Mario Kart version of that. That's really interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it. It's fun. I
really love that stuff in Forza. It's a lot of fun to like race to get to the track, and then that determines, the order that you start the race in, basically.
Oh, it's not like that. You don't restart. No? It's all just the race.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the first person to get to the race is in first position. You know what I mean? Like if you're good at getting to the race, now you're in first position.
But you're making it sound like, I don't know. You're making it sound like
you get to the line and then everybody stops and lines up.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
No, that I don't mean that. I just mean that yeah, you're there and now you're in second position because you're still chasing that guy who cut you off at the crossroads when you lost.
Okay, cool. Then yes, it's the same. I like it, and I like how it's kind of chaotic because I don't play it enough to memorize everything. So you just don't, because you're not doing the lap over and over again. So there's so many times where I'm like, I have no idea where we're going or what's happening. You know, I'm just throwing my shit.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. I got you off on a tangent there. So you were playing Three Houses. Is anything else even?
No, I don't think I did play anything else this week. Just the Three Houses. I'm almost done part 1, and then we have the time skip, and then we go into part 2, which I really remember nothing about. Like, if I remembered nothing about part 1, wow, do I remember nothing about part 2. I'm really looking forward to getting some answers about what's going on.
That's great. And so, like, is the rest of your time, like, shopping the Steam sale or stuff like that? You're just like, I'm going to game, and instead you're just, like, browsing?
The rest... No, I did walk into my sister's room yesterday and tell her that I would like to play Persona 6 now.
Okay. How many Personas are there?
5.
Wait. So how do you play 6? I don't know.
They fucking release it, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
or at least announce it.
I was confused.
Yeah, no, I asked her for an impossible thing.
Okay. I get the joke now.
I mean, I'd also like to play the 3rd Horizon Zero Dawn game, you know?
Yeah. There is the VR game, but I'm sure you don't have that.
If
it doesn't
playing
count.
First person on a screen makes me motion sick, I have always thought that VR would just so incredibly fuck me up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would be hitting people and throwing up, you know? Like, it wouldn't be great.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Also, like, my anxiety about being seen and judged, no, I can't do VR.
Aren't they working on... There is a game they're working on for that series, though, right?
I don't know, man. They released, like, a demo of AI, of, like, terribleness. Not a demo, just, like, a clip. So, who knows what's happening with that, because I won't play a game they make with AI.
Yeah, that's disappointing. I remember hearing something about them making more of that. That's really ironic if they did that with that series too, given the subject.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a feeling the creatives were not involved in that decision.
Right. You go to school for something, you really love it, you put all your heart into it, and then they're like, let a robot do it instead.
Meanwhile, you've written a game about how letting the robots do it literally led to the end of the world.
Yeah. But money, says
and about
your
how
boss.
The rich CEOs, making money off of those robots are evil.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Anyways, this week's topic is kind of lackluster. I don't know how much we're going to talk about this, but we're going to talk about our likes and dislikes, our favorites and our unfavorites, least favorites, I guess is the term. Trophies and achievements in video games.
Unfavorites is good. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is important. So there's a thing on Steam too for this, right? Like, do they call it achievements?
Achievements, yeah.
Okay. I think it's a big part of a gaming culture now.
I do too. Like,
it's worth talking about.
Like last week, we talked about how we both enjoy Mortismal Gaming, and he does his 100% reviews, and one of the things he does is make his Steam profile public, so you can go in and see that he's gotten all the achievements.
Oh, okay. So that's what I guess that's one thing I wanted to talk about, because when he says 100%, I don't think of it as him getting every single achievement.
I don't think he does either, but I think people watching him would.
Sure. Yeah. No, that makes sense. When you said that, I was like, oh, of course. That's what he's talking about. But yeah, to me, that just means you played through and you saw the credits. And to me, that's you beat the game. Like, you beat it.
Oh, no, he doesn't think of it like that. He definitely thinks of it about doing everything and seeing everything, but not in a trophy hunting way, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, like you completed if it's a RPG, all the quests and beat all the bosses and all that stuff. But I don't know. did you jump rope 9,000 times? You know what I mean? Like, does that count? Like, I don't think that needs to count to I beat the game. It's like, to me, if you beat the game, I don't assume that you got every achievement when you say that, but you had the full experience of the game, and I would trust you to have like your thoughts and opinions would carry weight with me if you said I beat it, but I wouldn't assume that includes all the achievements. And so I guess what I'm saying, this is like two separate buckets in my mind, and achievements are a little bit of like, there's some squirreliness in there. There's a little bit of bullshit that's usually happening in the achievements. And so I don't necessarily take them very seriously.
Yeah, no, I like, I like the feeling of getting 100% on the trophies. But if it's painful, I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to talk about some of those here that are either painful or just stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of dumb ones. Are you obsessed with getting? Because I feel like we've talked about this in the past. You don't have a lot of platinums.
No, I don't. I don't have a lot.
PlayStation.
Because I give up real easily.
Okay.
Like I like when I do it, but I have certain things in games that I care about the least, or am bad at. Like, okay, our whole thing here is that we're not great at video games, even though we like them, right?
Right.
So let's talk about things like Mass Effect. I've never platinumed Mass Effect, even though I've played those games, any of the games, because I've played them multiple times. But they're like, do this type of shot 10 times. And I am never trying to get a certain type of shot. Right? Like if I ever get one of those achievements, it is purely by accident. I am not spending my time thinking about what type of shot I'm killing the bad guys with. That is a waste of my life from my point of view, you know?
Those are the kind of achievements that I like to have happen while I'm playing the game and I don't know that they exist. You know, like in Mass Effect, the example of that would be like you float somebody up in the air with your psychic powers and then you shoot them when they're helpless in the air with your gun, you know, and you do that 10 times and then you pop an achievement that says that you did that 10 times. It just means that that's the way you play the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think of it. I like when that happens because then they thought of the way that I play the game and they acknowledged that like I did it. You know what I mean? Like that feels kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I do like when that happens, but I'm not gonna. And I think in Mass Effect or in a game that I've played, there's also like, do this with this gun and do this with this gun. And I'm like, I'm not doing, I have my one gun. You know what I'm saying?
I figured out how to do this gun.
Yeah. Or, you know, I upgrade the gun, but I don't generally switch to a different type. That's not actually true. I usually have 2 or 3 on the go in Mass Effect, but
yeah,
I'm not going to go out of my way to, I hate those ones that this isn't important. Anyways, so I don't go chasing down things that I'm not going to have fun doing. I guess that seems kind of obvious.
Well, I think that's the same approach that I have is kind of what I'm talking about. Like if the achievement happens, that's cool. I guess if I get close to the filling out in Xbox is just gamer points. If I'm close to the platinum, I'll look at like, well, what am I missing? You know, and be like, could I try and do it? I guess. But, you know, like Nintendo doesn't do this. Do you like approach Nintendo games differently because of that?
It bothers me so much that Nintendo doesn't do it. Sometimes when we buy games for Nintendo that are also on PlayStation, I'm like, oh, we could have had trophy. That was dumb. But I get like, why does it matter? It doesn't matter at all. You're never going to platinum it anyways. You know, so it bothers me that it bothers me.
No, I get that. That's the kind of thing that I'm asking about, though, like to try and figure out the psychology of it. So it is motivating to you to like.
Yeah. But also I'm fine giving up. I did try to do the jump rope achievement in Final Fantasy IX, which I think you have to do 200.
Without tripping.
Without tripping.
Yeah, it's impossible. I don't think anybody's ever done it.
That's not true at all. And I did find it motivating. I got farther than I ever had before. Like, I stuck with it for a while. But then I did eventually... Well, it also helps. Here's the thing for me. The first time I play an RPG anyways, with a plot, I don't care about any of the side shit. I want to know the story. So
okay.
I don't like to waste time. I'm like, we could be moving on. I want to know what's going on. I do minimal amount of side stuff just to like keep me leveled. And then I have like a good challenging time with the final boss because I've done no grinding really.
Right.
Or
you're
like
showing up lean. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grind a bit, but I won't I don't know, I won't go out of my way. Usually I'll actually show up underleveled and then I'll be forced to do some grinding.
Go back and find the spell or the sword or something. Yeah.
Or just like level up 5.
Yeah.
I remember that was particularly bad with Final Fantasy X. I got to the end and was struggling.
Xanarkin's very hard. Yeah.
Not Xanarkin, the fight with Sin and that final Seymour fight.
Yeah.
That was... Well, I probably did struggle with Unalesca too, actually. But anyways, because I'm just so eager to know the answers, to know what's going on, to know how it's going to end. And then I'll go back and play it again and I'll do all the side stuff. And that is actually, when I'm going back, the trophies are very motivating because a lot of the time I'll just kind of give up because I'm like having fun, but I know where it's all going now, right? And I've seen some of the side stuff that I missed, so I'm good now. But if there's trophies, that's actually kind of motivating to keep going.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I notice when I replay a game, if I do something and I got an achievement for it and then the achievement doesn't happen, and it doesn't, of course it doesn't happen because I already got it. And I'm like, oh, I remember I got an achievement for that, but it didn't happen this time. This is a weird thing to feel disappointment about, but I do.
You got to make another account. Well, that's hard with Microsoft.
Yeah, my daughter has an account and sometimes she'll play the same game that I did and then she gets the achievement and I'm like, oh, you did it. You got the achievement. So that's weird also that I care about that. But it still does give me like the zip up my spine kind of feeling, the goosebumps when you... Especially, I don't look at the achievements. I think that's essential for me, is they happen in the game, quote unquote, naturally. Like, I'm not trying to do a thing, and then the achievement pops off, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm doing it right, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. So that, I almost never look back the way that you're saying, unless I'm close. Unless, like, I'll look at the achievements and then I'll be like, oh, I'm real close. And I'll figure out what is the thing that I didn't do. But I've been playing on Xbox for so long because I was on the OG Xbox. So before achievements, and they keep track of, like, it's a score. It's not like how many trophies do you have. I mean, PlayStation keeps track of this too, but in a pile of trophies kind of way.
Yeah.
And my score is like 69,000 gamer points, which is insane. When I think on another episode I said that a normal game has 2,000 points, but that's not right. It's 1,000 points per game of, and that's like the limit. And then
but
eventually
then they changed that, right?
Yeah, they took it away with DLC and stuff like that. And so now it can be more.
I just edited that episode, so I remember that conversation.
Yeah. So it's 1,000. So if I have 69,000, that's a lot of games that I've played since the Xbox 360 came out. And the number of games that I have completely beaten is like not even 20. So I've played a lot of games to get that high of a score.
That is a lot, yeah. Do you remember your first trophy / achievement?
Yeah, I think I talked about it before, where I think it was in our episode about intros.
Right, yes.
In the Burnout game. But that game it had achievements built into it, but it wasn't in the actual system. So if I think about like games that actually had it in the system, I can remember playing, this will be a weird poll, but I played the game adaptation of Peter Jackson's King Kong. And that was the first game I got all the achievements in.
That was the last thing I was expecting.
Because all you had to do to get all the achievements was play through the game. So like it had like 10 levels or something, and each level was 100 points. And then so you got 1,000 points for beating all 10 levels or whatever, however many levels there were. That game was okay. It was all right.
So I was thinking about this, and I'm pretty sure I can tell you exactly what my very first PlayStation trophy was. Now, I could actually probably sign into my Sony account and look this up, but I didn't do that, okay? But I thought when I bought a PlayStation 3, which was the first PlayStation with trophies, I bought it to play a specific game, and that was Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, yeah.
So presumably, Instrument of Fate, which I think is the first plot trophy, was my first ever game trophy.
Okay.
Now, I played other stuff on the PlayStation 3, obviously. I didn't just spend hundreds of dollars for that one game.
Right.
So it's possible. No, but I'm pretty sure I bought it pretty close to Final Fantasy 13 coming out. But it's possible I played something before 13 came out and got a trophy for that. I don't think so, though.
So I have the Xbox app on my phone and I'm scrolling through. I'm looking at my achievements in Final Fantasy 13, which I did not get all of them. A lot of the achievements are secret. How do you feel about secret achievements? Do you just not pay attention and just go like, tell me the secret?
Yeah, I just look it up.
Okay.
Because how do I know how to do it then?
Right,
right. Although, like, sometimes they keep the plot stuff secret, and that's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah. They let you do that now. They didn't used to. Like, now you can push a button and see what it is. But it used to be,
but you
like
could
you said,
always
you had
just
to look
Google
it up. Right, you had to look it up. All the ones I don't have in Final Fantasy 13 are secret. So I will never know how to do them. It's not possible.
I kind of want to replay 13. It's been so long, I remember less than I do about Three Houses, you know? I think I only played it once, back in whatever year it came out.
I feel like Final Fantasy 13, this is a weird thing to brag on it for, has the best UI menus.
You've said that before, yeah.
It's so fucking good. Like, every time I play that game and I'm like, I pause it or go to level up, I'm like, damn, it's so pretty. Everything about it is fine. I think that game is way hated on, like in a way that doesn't make sense to me. But
it was very much not what people were expecting.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that worked against it. But if you go in expecting it, then it's much better.
It's
also,
fine.
There's like a chocobo related achievement. I do not remember seeing a chocobo in that game.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely chocobos. I mean, one of them lives in the guy's hair.
Right, yeah, he's got a bird.
Yeah, can't think of his name. Jazz? I can't think of his name. Anyway, he's the guy who drives the airship. Also playable character. Pretty good playable character. Anyway, how many games on PlayStation do you know have you platinumed?
The 3, I've mentioned them.
3 of them? Okay. That's what I thought.
Persona 5 Royal, Final Fantasy 8, and whatever the third one was. Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, right. And then they took it away from you.
Well, no, you have the platinum.
Right, but you don't have all the silver.
I just have only done 45% of the trophies.
It's so weird. That's great. So for PlayStation, I've platinumed Spider-Man 2, and that's it.
I've heard that people really like the Spider-Man 2 trophy platinum thing. They really like doing the trophy hunting in that one.
It was fun. That I just naturally was like just playing the game and did the stuff. And I think it's one of those where I got close and it was the stuff that I had not gotten was just kind of like, oh, I didn't even think about that I could do that. You know what I mean? Or I had to look up like, what do you even do to get this? And then I did it easily. So it was just naturally playing the game. I think that's like the way. That's how it feels to me is if you're building your achievements into the fun of the game and not building it into like go jump rope, do this thing that's not fun or involved in the game, then that seems like the way to do it, I guess, philosophically. But on Xbox, I beat that Peter Jackson game. I've completely beaten Elden Ring, a game called Fez, which is a great game.
I think I know that game.
And then a Telltale game that's Batman.
Right, yeah.
Which I don't remember even playing, but apparently I got all of the achievements in that. And that's it. Like everything else is pretty close. Like games like that I love, like Tunic, I have 90%, or Assassin's Creed 90% and stuff like that. But not very many games did I fully beat. Like I got close on Mass Effect 2, but it had a lot of stuff that was online play stuff. And I'm like, I'm not doing that part of the game.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that part of the game. I don't care. Same thing for Mass Effect 3. It was a lot of online stuff. But, Dark Souls, Final Fantasy, none of those do I have all of the achievements for.
Gotta go kill the giant turtle mountain thing.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I recommend it. I didn't. It was a lot. It was a long time. Anyways, thinking about this though, and trophy hunting in general, I only care about it when it's an RPG. Because I remember getting to the end of Farewell, My Beloved, and Detective Instinct. Afterwards, I looked up the trophies, and I had missed a couple, and I was like, oh, I guess I should have clicked around in rooms a bit more, because all of them were just like silly things that you could discover, and I discovered basically none of them.
Huh.
Because I was just doing the mystery,
Uh-huh.
But they would have been easy. Like I was there. I could do it. I just didn't do it.
We've got in here, I don't think we've touched this yet, like trophies that we like. And I don't know if this is like specific trophies is the idea, or like, I think we've talked in general about like the philosophy of trophies that we're interested in. Like you care more about RPGs, you care more about replay type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's specific ones that you really like, right?
So Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. This is actually exactly what you were just talking about a minute ago, where you said like discovering the achievements on your own feels so good. So mostly I don't care about getting a platinum in either of the Horizon Zero Dawns because they've got because in the games there's these like timed trials, and I'm like, nope, never in my life will I do a time trial. But at one point when playing the second one, you have a glider, and there was definitely one point, and you have to like, for the plot, you have to climb up this large, ancient, crumbling tower, and then have some plot stuff at the top, and then afterwards I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna jump. Because that looks fun. Because I love gliding in games. It's the best thing ever. I think every game should have gliding. I remember reading a review or something recently where someone was like, ever since Breath of the Wild, everyone is just adding in gliding, whether it makes sense or not. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Right.
What are you talking about? Everyone should have a glider. I want to glide. Anyways, so I just jumped off the building because I love gliding, and then I got an achievement for that, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
even
cool.
The character who's up there with you is like, you're not really going to do that, are you? And I'm like, That one felt really good.
That's fun.
I love getting, anytime you're like a gremlin in a game and you get an achievement for it, I'm like, yep, we're on the same wavelength there, me and the devs.
There's an achievement, and this is almost like the anti-version of what you're saying, and you would probably hate this, but there is an achievement or a set of achievements, honestly, in a fighting game series called Dead or Alive, which was mostly on the Xbox back in the day, even though it was a Japanese developer. Anyway, the guy, I'm blanking on his name, the guy who developed the series had this twisted idea because it was on the Xbox 360, so that's PlayStation 3 era, and achievements are brand new. And you could only have the achievements up to 1,000 points, like I said, but there was no limit on how low the points could be. And so he made a bunch of achievements that were 0. So you got no gamer score for them, but they were like bad reputation achievements. And so like if you so I was playing the game and I fought other people online and I lost 5 times in a row and it popped off an achievement 5 times loser. And that made me laugh and I was like, that's great. I liked that that you could get an achievement for losing 5 times. And
I
it
would
didn't
appreciate that as somebody who's bad at games.
right.
Like
That's
I would,
what
I would, yeah,
I
I
was
would
like,
never
thanks
play
for
this
including
game.
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. Like a lot of the people who really, really care about getting their platinum probably hate losing. So that makes me happy too.
Yes, it was the people. I liked the idea that there were people on there who could not ever get that achievement off of their, because you can look at other people's achievements when you play them, and you'd be like, that's there forever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's gonna make somebody crazy. And I really liked that idea that you were like, well, you earned it, man. Like, you got to wear it for the rest of your life. The first time that you die in Dark Souls 2, you get an achievement that says "Welcome to Dark Souls." That's pretty cool.
That's good. That's good. One that I really like is for Dragon Age Origins. You get 1 for each origin for playing through each origin, and that
I
just
loved
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was so good.
especially since you don't have to replay the game all 8 times or whatever it is, 6. I don't know. You can just play the origins and then that's it. It's
Right,
just like
play
2
through the
hours of
first mission.
gameplay.
Right.
It's like a little mini thing. I love that whole design of origins. I wish more video games did that, where you choose a background and then get to play the beginning or the ending, I
Yes.
guess, of that background, and then have that vault you into the game main story. I wish there was more like that.
That is still my favorite Dragon Age. And it's because of that.
Yeah.
It's because of that. You feel so close to the character for me.
Yes. Yeah, and how all of the origins kind of come back in the story. I think that was very well written and designed.
Genius. Is so good. Every time it feels really different because of that. You like go, if you're a dwarf and you go back, to the dwarf place, and then it's like, oh shit, this really matters. Versus like being a human and going to the dwarf place. It doesn't feel the same. Yeah. I totally remember that. You play through the prologue and you would get the achievement pop off. And I was like, oh man, this is so smart.
I've definitely talked about this before. I was also very thankful when in my run where I was trying to get the achievement for sacrificing yourself to the demon at the end.
Yeah.
And Alistair wouldn't let me. And I was raging at this game. I was like, what are you doing? I was so angry that there was literally nothing I could do. But then I got the achievement anyway for sacrificing yourself. I was like, thank fucking Christ. I would have driven over to the EA building. I know where it is. And found somebody who worked at somebody connected to BioWare somehow and punched them,
Let all the air out of their tires. You programmed Alistair, you must pay.
I don't think we don't have a BioWare office here. We just have an EA one, but I'm sure there was some like social media person or something.
Some guy.
Somebody connected.
There's a meta achievement that in a game called Sunset Overdrive that I always liked. So the first time that you do anything to earn an achievement, you immediately get a second achievement for earning an achievement. That's pretty funny. I like stuff like that kind of makes fun of the system also.
Yeah.
There's in Portal 2 when you get to, I kind of don't like this, but I like that there's an achievement for it. you get to I think it's the final level, like the final stage, not like the boss. And the name of the stage, they're all named, is "This is the part where I'm going to kill you now." And the guy says that to you as it comes up on the title screen, and then you get an achievement that says like, "This is the part where you die," or something like that.
Nice.
Which is, it's just funny to have all that in your face the first time you get there. And I think GLaDOS says something pithy when all of that happens. She's like, "Oh, shut up," or something like that.
So I also really enjoy Untitled Goose Game, which I did play on the Switch, which doesn't have achievements, but Goose Game has achievements in the game. Or like you have goals that you have to complete as a goose. Yep. And then there's secret goals.
Yep. And it keeps track of them.
That keeps track of them. And I'm sure, I have to assume that if you're not playing on Switch, that correlates to actual achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can play Untitled Goose Game on Steam, right? I have no idea if this is on other platforms. Sure. I've only played it on Switch. Everybody I know who's played it has played it on Switch.
I played it on Xbox. I played it on Xbox.
Okay.
My kids play it all the time. They love it.
Okay. It feels like such a Switch game to me, though. Like, I can't imagine booting up an Xbox to play Untitled Goose Game. I don't know. That feels
It's so good on the big screen. I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's so goofy.
Yeah. I love the goose.
It's great.
So, yeah, I really like... again, it rewards you for being a little chaos gremlin, right? And love it. And I really appreciate... Trails had this also, Trails first chapter, Trails in the Sky, that is, internal achievements like that, so that if you are playing on Switch, you still get something. I appreciate that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, the classic funny one also is in BioShock, where you get a golf club and you throw it at the guy's head, and if you hit his head with the golf club, you get hole in one, which I didn't know that, and I just did it, and then it said hole in one, and that was like, I laughed out loud. That was right, pretty funny. But I think a lot of people, it's notorious now, so I don't know. It's like everybody knows that joke. I mean, most achievements are like, like you're good at the game or you played the game. And so those just feel like it's just acknowledging your progress as you go along. And I like something a little bit more ironic. Usually those are the things that delight me more. They're not that common. It's like...
Yeah. I like the chaos ones, obviously.
There's a good Ubisoft game. I feel like it got passed over. Like, people don't know that it exists, called Phoenix Rising, spelled with an F, Phoenix Rising.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Or it's called, Immortals Phoenix Rising. And it's kind of like...
I don't like it.
Greek mythology world, and they made it at the same time that they made the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but it's like more magical version of Greek mythology.
I see. They were just really into Greek mythology those years.
Yeah, I feel like they had done all this work and somebody was like, we just reskin this shit a little bit. We could make a whole nother game. And that's kind of what they did. That game is very funny in a self-conscious way. Like, Zeus is talking to Prometheus for the whole game, and they're like narrating everything that you do. And it's very self-consciously funny. I think it's funny, but I think a lot of people hate that kind of humor. Anyway, in that game, I took a picture of, like, because I just take pictures all the time. And the game was like, you unlocked a rare secret achievement for taking a picture. And I was like, oh, thank you, game. Like, I don't know. I just found that really nice and charming, because everybody hates taking pictures in games, but I like it. And the game liked me for it. So.
I know, well, a lot of people love taking pictures in games. That's why games add photo mode. They wouldn't do that if it wasn't being used.
Nope. Only girly gamers like it. It's very unmasculine of me.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what we really want to talk about. Trophies that fucking suck.
They're terrible.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to talk about Dragon Age Inquisition.
Okay.
Which has been difficulty for me. One, because the first time I played it on PS3. And then the DLC only came out on PS4.
On PS4, right.
So then I had to get a PS4.
Oh,
And that's
man.
not why I got a
DLC.
PS4. That's not why I got a PS4 eventually. I just, I don't actually remember what the catalyst was. I just knew it might have been Final Fantasy 15, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Which is ironic considering Final Fantasy 13.
I was going to say.
Yeah. Not ironic, just like pretty par for the course for my life. But more just that I knew Megan and I would be playing it want to play it both the day it came out, so we wouldn't be able to share because she already had a PS4. So and up until then, we were pretty good about sharing it. This is actually how all of my consoles have gone. We're good with one until suddenly there's something we both want to play right now, and then I'll buy my own. Although we still only have one PS5, so
I think that's the PlayStation console that people feel is the most lackluster.
Expensive.
People don't feel good about it. It's so expensive, and there's not a whole lot for it.
It's expensive, and it's fucking giant.
Yep, it's really, really big. It's big. True.
So, like, if I bought my own, I'd want to put it here on my desk, and it would take up a good chunk of my desk. Like, I have a pretty big desk, but
it's huge.
I've got a lot of stuff on my desk, and I need my stuff.
It's like, remember VCRs? They're back, man. There's like, that thing is gigantic.
It's bigger than a VCR.
It's way bigger. Yeah, it's really big.
Yeah. I remember when we first got it and we had it in our old living room and like my PS4 was right next to it and it was like double the size.
That's how you know it's
happening?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when it first came out, I saw a video where somebody taped together two PS4s and then put like a case over it that looked like the PlayStation 5. And they were like, that's how it's made. Yeah. That's, yeah.
Anyways, back to Inquisition here. Okay, so look, I never platinumed it on the PS3. And then once I had it, did I ever tell you how I got the DLC?
No.
For Dragon Age Inquisition? Because I did steal them.
Okay. It's weird. How is that even possible?
So, I owned Dragon Age Inquisition on the PS3, obviously. That's where I played it. And I actually got it pretty cheap from my friend who works at EA. He like hooked me up with it for like $20. And nice. Great. Because Megan had it for the PS4, but she was playing it. So I couldn't. So then when the DLC came out, I think the first two might have been on PS3, but then the final one, which was the plot one,
the
was
big
not.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Was not.
I remember this. I had the same thing. I was on 360. I didn't have a Xbox One. It was the same scenario.
Yeah, same deal. So then I wanted to replay the game on the PS4 with all 3 DLCs.
Yep.
But I guess I had already bought the first 2 DLCs, or maybe just one. I don't remember what it was, for a PS3, and I didn't want to rebuy them or something. I don't know what was going on there. I don't remember.
Yeah, because they don't carry over, which is bullshit.
Which is bullshit. But they had released a Dragon Age Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. And I worked at a bookstore at the time, which was in a mall, and that mall had a video game store. So I walked on over and they had a used copy. And I was like, huh. So then I asked the guy working there, like, do you know if the code for the DLC is still good in this used copy? Because it was a good price. And he was like, that's a shot in the dark. And I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
So I very subtly took a picture of the code.
Yep. Okay.
Meaning that if it worked, I thought, okay, I'll go back and buy it. And then I just didn't. It worked, and I did not go back and buy it. Because then after it worked, I was like, wait, we already own the PS4 version of the game.
Right.
Megan's not playing it anymore. Possibly by that time I had my own PS4. I was like, well, that's that.
Yep. Yep.
So I
very
stole
funny.
the DLC.
Yep. Well, I feel like you did pay for it, though, for the most part, to begin with. So
Yeah.
it was kind of some EA bullshit.
Anyways, the Trespasser DLC, the Trespasser DLC comes with trials that you can turn on in the game, like things that make certain aspects of the game harder.
Right.
Like there's these giant grizzly bear things that are difficult to kill, and you can turn on a thing that makes them harder to kill. And then you get a trophy for killing 20 of them.
On the harder difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's things that make it a lot easier for your companions to leave, to hate you. Like it turns if they disapprove of a decision, it like triples the disapproval.
Oh man.
So then there's a trophy for having that on from the beginning of the game until you get to the mission where you go to the ball in the French place.
Right. Yep. I know what you're talking about.
So you have to get there
the French place
with all of your companions with that trial turned on, where they get triple dislike.
Oh my god. Oh man.
These stupid things, and I'm like, I'm never doing this, Dragon Age.
Yeah, I hate that. Why do you don't put your stuff? I get it. Like, you put on challenge mode, and it is a nice little, like, it is that proud gamer thing that where I was like the opposite of the Dead or Alive achievement. That like the thing that I liked about that Dead or Alive achievement is that some guy got that who does this kind of thing and really cares that everybody can see that he did nightmare mode with your companions and got 100% through the thing. I don't know. It's a fine line to walk with me, though. Like, doing the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2 and having everybody 100% survive it and getting an achievement for that feels pretty good. But not if I have to do it on the hardest mode. You know what I mean? Like, then I'm less interested in the achievement. My pet peeve for achievements is if it's online.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's terrible.
Which, let me tell you, if you play fighting games, it means you're not going to get a lot of achievements. I'm not getting a lot of trophies for playing fighting games.
There's got to be some way to have achievements for that sort of thing that doesn't affect getting a platinum, because
it sucks. It feels unfair.
So annoying. Okay, that same video game store in that mall is the only place I've actually ever been, like, talked down to because I was a girl for playing video games. You know what I mean? And it has to do with online. I walked in there to buy Uncharted 4. And the guy that I bought it from, who I actually never saw before or after, most of the people who worked there were very nice. So I walked up to the counter to buy it, and he started trying to talk me into buying some, like, PlayStation Plus gift card thingy. And I was like, oh no, I don't do that. And he was like, well, the game won't work then. And I was like, yeah.
It's a single player game.
It had a big online section to it, right? And I was like, I don't care. Just, like, I didn't want to get into it, right? I didn't want to talk about it. I just wanted to give him my money for the game. And then he, like, rolled his eyes and said, well, don't come complaining to us when it doesn't work.
Wow.
I was like, fucking hell. I just want to do the single player game.
Yeah, love to get condescended to.
Yep.
When you go to the store to buy a thing. I think I had when I was looking at my trophies, I beat Uncharted. I'm pretty sure it's Uncharted 4. Is that the one where his brother's in jail and all that stuff?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
because the brother was a surprise.
He's like the whole thing, yeah. So I played that whole game and beat it, and I felt like nothing. I had like some bronze trophies, and that was it.
Yeah. So the problem with the Uncharted games and their trophies is that, you know, they were developed by Naughty Dog, who also developed Crash Bandicoot. And a lot of the trophies are the type of trophies you would give a Crash Bandicoot game. You know, like play the game on this setting, get this stupid thing, get that.
Oh.
Like, it's like you can unlock playing, I want to say, Fat Nathan Drake, and then you can get a trophy for playing the whole game as Fat Nathan Drake.
What? Shut up.
I'm pretty sure. Or
wait.
stupid-ass things like that.
When you started talking about this, I was like, wait, are all the trophies behind the Crash Bandicoot part of that game?
Oh, it's four? No. It's all 4 games. It's all 4 games are like that.
Okay. Because I remember you played Crash Bandicoot with your like fiance girlfriend at the beginning of the game, and I was like, I don't want to play this game. I don't like this game. Just let me play the Indiana Jones game. I just want to play that game. But that's really funny. So you have to like, I see what you're saying though. You like give some kind of goofy setting and then beat the whole game that way. Like challenge runs or something, almost like how people do in Dark Souls streaming or whatever. They're like, I'm going to play with only a toothpick for my weapon. And then you get nothing for that except that people watched you.
Okay, looking at the first game's trophies, maybe it wasn't like this. Maybe it was only the 4th one that I was just angry at for this sort of thing. But there is a lot of like, kill 10 enemies with headshots, kill 3 enemies with 1 explosion 5 times, kill 20 enemies by shooting from the hip without aiming. That one I probably got. That sounds like me.
I think I didn't get that one.
Kill 50 enemies in a row without dying. Be
Nathan
good
Drake,
at the game.
Yeah, Nathan Drake is a serial killer. Like, I kept thinking that while
100%.
I was playing the game. I was like, every once in a while, he would like break down with some PTSD stuff, and I'm like, yeah, dude, you're a fucking murderer. Like, you're a stone cold killer. Like, you went into a whole compound and murdered 30 guys. Like, you need therapy. So those don't sound too crazy, though. I mean, that's kind of like...
There was also, like, finish the game on crushing, you know, on the...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Uncharted 4, complete speedrun. Complete the game in 6 hours or less.
Ugh.
How about no? Bunch of the different types of shooting ones. Oh my god. Get through Scotland Cemetery combat encounter without killing or being seen. That one is a bitch. That I watched somebody do that on YouTube one time, and when he got to the last bit, he was like, and this bit's just luck. You just have to hope nobody's looking. And if they are, you gotta start over. I was like, nope. Not happening.
I feel like that's the achievement in Final Fantasy X for dodging the lightning is like that. Like, there's luck. Are you going to do it or not? It's not 100% like your reaction time.
Now I can't find any of the trophies I'm thinking about, but I swear there were, maybe it was Uncharted 3. I don't know. Like, these, other than the online ones, for this, they all look pretty normal for an Uncharted game.
Mm-hmm. I've found that they were really low. Like, compared to, like I said, I wasn't like trying to get achievements or whatever when I played Spider-Man. And when I finished the game, I just looked at the trophies and I was like, oh man, I have almost everything. What do I have to do? Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. And I went and did it. And then I had the platinum. And my experience of Uncharted was the opposite. It was like, oh man, I barely played this game. What do I have to do to get another, like, is there a secret area or something? And like, no, it's just like blow up more people.
Hard in that game. Yeah.
It was like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I was on track to platinuming that game until you get to the end. And then it fills up with bullshit. That's the same kind of thing. And it's like, fight this incredibly tedious, difficult boss for no good reason. There's all these like challenge virtual fight things. And I didn't do that stuff. So where you can like craft materia with Chadley and stuff. And I didn't do that.
I don't remember
because it's
what
just
I
not
did
fun.
with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm sure I didn't platinum it because I just looked through my trophies. But and then Kingdom Hearts defeating Sephiroth.
Ugh. Did you ever do it? I
No,
did defeat Sephiroth in the
no, I
first
didn't.
one.
I know that you can do it, like that. There, you just kind of have to learn his patterns, and
Yeah.
he's basically like a Souls boss, you know.
It's
And
100% a Souls boss. Chip it
I'm
away.
not
Yep.
into that nonsense. So
Yeah.
I
It's
got
100%.
killed really quickly once, and then I was like, all right, buddy, you have fun over here in your corner. I'm moving on. Cloud's
Now that
around here somewhere, you know?
you say that, now I realize I did do that, but it was in the PlayStation 2 era, so there's just no record. Like it just
I'm
lives in
sad
my
for
heart.
you.
Yeah. I got nothing for that.
You got to replay. We were just talking about that before recording. You got to replay to get the achievements.
I don't own it I only have it on PlayStation 2. So
You got to get that fancy dancy re-release.
yeah, I keep eyeballing it. It goes on sale a lot. And it's in my, it's funny to have a wish
only
list.
psychos play Kingdom Hearts. And they know.
Yeah.
They know. I love that on the surface, Kingdom Hearts is like this great game for kids. But then once you get into it, it's like, it's literally only psychotic adults.
Yeah. It's for the,
and like,
it's for the Disney adults.
People who were kids when the first game came out and are now psychotic adults. Anyways, I can't find any evidence of the Uncharted trophies that I was thinking of. So maybe I was doing Uncharted dirty in my mind all these years. I don't know.
They were difficult to get. There's an achievement. I didn't like this. So I played Star Wars Battlefront, which is an only online shooting game. Like you play it. There's like 40 people on each side of a group, and then you try to like which group can shoot the other group the most is how you do it. And the longer you stay alive, it like levels up your guy, and you can like, so you get better and better. And then eventually, hopefully on your team, you'll get somebody who stays alive so long that they become like Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader or something. And then, you know, you can really like go to town on people when that happens. That doesn't happen for me,
Right.
because I'm bad. But I played, so in Battlefront, you're pretty much playing like rebels or stormtroopers. So you're like the grunt low level people, not like I mean, I guess you could play just heroes, but generally that's not what you're doing. Anyway, I was playing Stormtrooper. I'm on the moon of Endor, so Return of the Jedi setting. And you're in the jungle, which is hard, you know, because it's like confusing. There's trees everywhere. The other team is a mixture of humans and Ewok warriors, which is funny, to have the little teddy bears running around. And an Ewok hits me in the face with a fucking rock from his goddamn rock sling. And I got an achievement. You got hit in the head with a rock. And I did not like it. I was like, I don't like that. Don't do that. I already got hit in the face with a rock. I don't need that. I don't like it. So I remember I remember that. I will never forget that feeling of like my guy got taken out with a slingshot and a rock, and then an achievement popped off. I was like, no. I think I turned it off. I actually went out of the game.
There's like no good way to just look through your achievements on Steam, or at least not that I can find. So now I'm just pulling up random games to see if I completed them, and no. The closest I've come is Veilguard, which I've got 47 out of 52, 90%.
Nice. That's pretty good.
5 hidden achievements remaining. They might actually be plot, because I don't think I ever finished my playthrough that I was doing. So I probably could get that one.
There's a really bad achievement. I remember in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. You would like Syndicate, I think. Syndicate takes place in 1870s, I want to say, London.
Okay.
It's a little bit steampunk. On your gauntlet, you have like a Batman thingy where you like grappling hook situation, where you like shoot at the roof and then it'll zip tie you up there and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. And then you have like a gang. You have like a London gang, and you are in charge of them, and then you can tell them like, go over there and fuck that guy up and like create a distraction, and the guards will go after your guys, and then you can like infiltrate and do whatever you got to do. Anyway, there's carriages going all over the place drawn by horses.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember getting this achievement, and I felt mad about it. That like I flipped over like a really big carriage by killing the horses. Like my gang guys, I told them go attack that carriage, and they shot the horses, and I was like, whoa, what do you do? Don't do that. That's not what I told you to do. And so the horses died, and it was like the achievement was like, you killed horses to stop a carriage. Here's a bunch of points. I was like, I don't want those points. I'm not a horse killer. That was I'm going to fire all these guys because they're horse killers. So I didn't like that.
Oh, when I was looking up achievements earlier, I think The Witcher 3 has one for killing 20 cows.
No. So,
and like I reloaded one time when I accidentally killed a goose.
Is it the butcher of that would actually be funny. I can't remember.
It's got the word moo in it. It definitely has.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I forget.
Because The Witcher has this name. He's like the butcher of something.
Blaviken.
I can't remember.
I think.
Yeah. That would be the funny way to do that if you kill. That's terrible. You don't kill the innocent animals in the game. Why are you doing that?
Cows had it coming. At least you can eat them.
If you're gathering resources, I feel like that's a little bit different. But if you're just randomly murdering things for fun, it's a little... Do that to people. Don't do it to animals. That's not cool.
Yeah, just kill the villagers.
Yeah,
they're not
kill the
innocent.
Villagers.
I did enjoy how in that game, if you ever like rode your horse quickly into a town, people would run screaming away. It's like, I don't have control over this thing.
That is the right reaction.
There is a trophy called Butcher of Blaviken, but it's to kill at least 5 opponents in under 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. You got to be in the zone for that.
I probably did not do it. I swear there was a Moo one. Maybe it's in the second one? No, because that one's not open world. Oh, Murderer. Jeez, I can't even say it.
Good.
Kill 20 cows. Murder.
I think there was like an achievement. I don't remember if this is true. I feel like it was in Assassin's Creed Odyssey where you confront your father and he's like on the edge of a cliff.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
I kicked him off the cliff and I got an achievement.
It was the...
But I liked that one.
Oh, what was it called? It was definitely like in reference to the movie, right?
The movie, yeah.
300.
Spartan Kick or something like that.
Yeah. This has just made me want to replay like 10 games. We should never look back like this. The nostalgia, man. I could replay The Witcher.
That's one of the ones that I really feel bad that I've never dug into.
Oh, you've never played it at all?
Well, I played
you played
a lot
1
of
and
Gwent.
2, but you didn't play 3, right?
Yeah, I have it. It's installed. I keep it updated because one day I'll do it, is what I tell myself. I talked about this on our first episode this year, on an episode we've done recently, that I'm interested in the new game coming out from not the developer, but the people who worked on it at a new
studio,
Mm-hmm.
the Dawn of the Bloodmaker. I just thought of it because the UI looks 100% the same.
Oh, right.
And The Witcher 3 on sale on Steam for $11.
I think when I bought it on Xbox, I bought it for $3.
$11 probably is $3 American.
Right. It's true. It was a long time ago before the game got its, because they redid all the graphics and stuff. And
right, yes.
it was before that. So the game wasn't that popular at the time. And it was, but I got all I don't know, I got it and then they updated everything. I just have never done it.
I have 3 games in my Steam cart right now. Only one of them is on sale. I should probably just close that. Well, I think we did it. And we talked for a long time. So that's good. I genuinely thought this was going to be like our shortest episode ever. And it hasn't been. So that's good.
It's a big part of playing a game nowadays, I think. And it does influence the way that you do things, or at least your experience on it. So.
Yeah, it's interesting because it doesn't have to be. Like, people who are majority Switch players don't have this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was just thinking about it. Animal Crossing has like an internal
that's what I was gonna ask you, yeah.
Achievement type of system also.
And doesn't Zelda have like a trophy room or something like that? Like,
that sounds right. I'm
Yeah.
not. I've like played Breath of the Wild, but I'm not like into Breath of the Wild. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I only played half of Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's not the main draw of video games to me, but having, grown up in arcades and stuff, giving me a score and letting me see other people's score every month, like on Xbox, everybody who is like, they call them followers, not friends anymore, which is probably accurate.
Yep.
But you can see like everybody in your little community group, and you can see, who's got the most achievements each month. And that does give me something. I don't know, like.
Yeah, like my life is sadder than yours, but at least I've got this one thing. I hit my mic in the middle of that sentence, but oh well.
So a way to keep score, I guess. Yeah. It's like gamifying playing games. Yeah. And I don't know if
but
that's
I guess,
good.
Yeah, I was looking it up. It does have its origins in that arcade high score area. So, I mean, I guess we always want to be better than our friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
I never played the games where it like gives you tickets and stuff. I was like, no. I want to be on that screen where I put my initials and then I'm there. Like, I cared about that way more than like getting a teddy bear or something.
I never voluntarily played a arcade game. I was
well, everybody would watch you do it. Yeah.
I was bullied into it by friends who wanted to play. Like, our local movie theater had an arcade section. So whenever we went to a movie, we would go early. And
did they have to get you like a step stool so you could see the screen and stuff?
Right. So we were adults when this happened.
No, I know, but I mean,
okay.
You're an adult.
I am short, but you don't gotta be mean about it. And my high school, actually, when we had our like senior prom, I'm putting it in American terms so you know what I mean.
Yep. Is it different? I didn't know that.
We don't. Let's not get into it.
It's just a dance. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The school had like a sponsored after party to stop kids from going and drinking, basically.
Yeah.
Afterwards, and that after party was at an arcade until from like whenever the dance ended at, let's say, midnight until 6 a.m. when parents would have to come pick us up.
Sure.
And yeah, that was fun. We just like all the games were free.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we just played all night and there was pizza.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Way into that. I would have just gone straight to that.
Well,
not
you
gone to the
couldn't.
dance. Right,
But
I know.
yeah,
We'd be like,
you
what's
did have
the
to go to the
minimum
dance
amount
to
of
get
time?
there. And yeah. But it was really smart for teenagers, right? Because literally, had anybody wanted to have a party afterwards, like nobody wanted to go to that party. We all wanted to go to the arcade.
Right. That's weird.
I mean, I'm sure some people did go get drunk and high and whatever.
Yeah.
But the majority of us were at this school-sponsored thing. And yeah, I remember shooting some zombies all night with a friend. We did some of the like racing games that you can never get into because there's always like a huge line.
Mm-hmm,
You know, the ones where you actually like sit on a motorcycle or get into like a car type of thing.
Yeah.
We did
Those are the
those a
best.
lot. A friend of mine at one point, like, we refound each other at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something. And he was like, I just woke up shooting the bottom corner of a zombie screen. I don't know. I was standing, but I was not awake. And then we went camping because it was a long weekend and that's what we did. Everybody else went to Whistler and got drunk for the weekend, but me and my friends went camping.
You're like, we're getting drunk anyway. You can't
We
stop
didn't
us.
drink. My friend, we were kind of squares as teenagers. We did not underage drink.
No, I get that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The other kids were like,
oh, yeah.
This doesn't stop us from drinking.
It stops them that particular night.
Right.
But then, yeah, like there is this weekend in Whistler that people who actually like Whistler know not to go because all of the high school students are there getting drunk.
Ugh.
The May long weekend, everyone. Fun time.
The Cabo.
You know what?
Canada.
This is a long weekend here. I don't have to work tomorrow, and I'm super happy about it.
Oh, weird. Why do you have, we also do. So was it like a World War I holiday that we changed into something else? I never know about this.
We never had a holiday here in February at all until the government was like, that kind of sucks. So we just have our made up, it's just called Family Day.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to spend time with your family. I don't know.
Ours is President's Day because I think there are two good presidents who had birthdays in February. I don't remember this. I think it's Abraham Lincoln's birthday or something.
No, our government just decided they wanted a day off, so we all get a day off. Our provincial government, I think all the provinces do have a holiday in February, but it's different for each, or like the reasoning behind it, it's called something different for each. So anyways, let's wrap up. If you want to tell us about your favorite trophies or least favorite trophies, you can shout us out on Blue Sky at Inferior Gaming. Or you can follow me in particular on Blue Sky at Inferior Caitlin.
You can send your emails to inferiorgamingpod at gmail.com. I could not remember it all of a sudden.
It's right there in the notes.
I know. I was looking right at it. I was like, how do words work? Or you can send emails to hollowgroundmedia.com.
And remember, getting trophies is all about being better than your friends.
That's right. Check that every month. I'm still better. Yes.
This is why we have never actually like friended each other on any sort of game system.
I thought about saying that in this episode.